So, how much do resident physicians make? Hey, I'm Conan, and I'm a first-year internal medicine resident practicing in the US. And most residents throughout the United States make about the same amount of money. And residency lasts usually between 3 to 7 years in length. Here I'm just going to put up a chart of my own salary, and you can see by each year, PGY 1, 2, 3, it shows you how much money we're making per year. And you can see in the first year, I'm making $61,000 a year. Then in the second year, it goes up to about $63,000. And then finally, by year 3, it'll be almost $66,000. Comparing this to other institutions across the US, you will find that these compensation rates are pretty similar throughout the US. So going back to my previous video where I talked about the average hours per week that residents work, if you assume that on average I'm working 70 hours a week and I'm working 48 weeks of the year, then that works out to about 3,360 hours. Divide 61,000 by 3,360 and that works out to about $18 an hour. For my surgery and OBGYN colleagues who often work many more hours than us and close to 100 hours sometimes, if you consider that they're working about 90 hours on average per week and you multiply that by 48 weeks, then their pay rate is closer to around $14 an hour. So one reason that residents are really dissatisfied with their pay is obviously you're going through so much training and then you're giving up most of your early 20s to be able to make income, start investments, and start paying off your loans. And then once you come out, you're highly trained, but you're still making just barely above minimum wage if you're looking at the hourly pay rate. The average medical student graduates with over $250,000 in debt, and there's a significant portion of students who graduate with even a higher level of debt compared to that. And then here's this website that states, during residency, many medical school grads make only partial monthly payments on their loans or no payments at all. When it comes to interest, remember that student loans continue to accrue interest during residency and total repayment costs usually exceed $300,000 on average. So the whole thing about having this opportunity cost when you're younger and then not making enough to pay off your loans during residency, and then that opportunity cost of not being able to invest like some of your peers who did other jobs like engineering or computer science or anything like that, really compounds a lot over time. And it's especially hard on the residents who have like 7-year training programs or the residents who choose to do a fellowship after their residency because they still get paid at the resident salary rate. So my point is that even though physicians are very well paid once they complete training, it takes a very long time to complete training, and many physicians are still in debt and take over 10 years to pay back their debt. So physicians as a whole are not as wealthy as you might expect given their salaries. And not only that, but they are far behind their peers in terms of starting investments and retirement funds and things like that. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope this shed some light into the residency process. If you like this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.